everyone, and this is Kayla, and you're watching Sound Fine, and today I am with...
Kaicrewsade.
Yes! I saw you perform JOINT4U. That was your first time performing it. How was that experience for you?
It was tight. A lot of people knew the words. A lot of people was excited. Well, that was some real hip hop shit.
Yeah.
It was hot. Really in niggas' faces, like we was really up close. And niggas was like saying my words back to me up close. It was like, oh shit.
Your sound is deeply jazz leaning. And I also hear that church energy. You know, who were your jazz artists that you grew up with, helped become the artist that you are?
Kiefer for sure. Kiefer is my personal favorite producer. Also, Monty Booker, Nico Segal, the Herbie Hancocks. You know, there's a lot of people that had a hand in shaping my brain. So many people I don't want to leave out that I love. This is hard.
I feel, is there anything not music related helped shape you, who you are, helped you with your artistry that you carry on to your music now?
I don't want to be cliche, but obviously the people, the food, the music is a very hand-to-hand experience in Chicago. I think I grew up also in like the best time to be a kid in Chicago. Juke was popping. It was really getting started. It was just a beginning. It was a very beautiful beginning, a new beginning, low-key, that was popping. I was a baby just soaking all that up, and I had so much time with it. I think I'm able to carry it with me through adulthood and my life. I'm kind of, the older I get, I don't really agree with like being so attached to nostalgia. That shit is a weapon. But more so, I look at nostalgia as a way to also guide your future in so many ways without it being like the thing it's the only thing that's pushy. I try to look at it as something from my past that was so beautiful then still has the spirit to be a thing in the future, even if it's not the exact same. And I think that's what carries me that's not music related, you know what I'm saying? I grew up in a beautiful time, so I'm grateful that made me the person I am, and because of that, I'm gonna always be this dude that makes music the way I make music, and like see life the way I see life.
And talking about, you know, like your perspective on life, you have a lot of collaborations with this new project, JOINT4U.
Yeah.
And so yeah, can you just tell me like the process behind that? It does feel community-based, so the energy around that, how is it for you?
Yeah, this is my favorite group of people I've assembled. I thus far have had a very fun experience with collaborators. I've been blessed to have the career I've had with it. These features, shit more personal. This time, this go around, everybody that's on the project, I really like shared or experienced that bonded a relationship before the music was made, you know what I'm saying, or interest, or similar interests before the music was made, you know what I'm saying. From being a fan and that like appreciation of that person's art turned into a also mutual, shit tight too.
Rewarding.
Very rewarding. And we just like, as I'm meeting these people, I'm working.
I love that. Has there been like a particular collaboration that you had where there's a conversation in between you guys that just like held on, like you held on closely to?
Me and Seafood talked about a lot of shit. Seafood's really tight. I like talking to him. I'm always just telling him shit. Like I'm always just texting him like, thank you for making this shit, this thing that you made. Cause he has a top 5 discography for me personally. Yes. Like he has an all time. Fuck, whatever genre you want to put it, like he's up there with just the greatest of all time. I'm always listening to his shit, and I feel like I'm always grateful that he made this thing. I like the way he like texts back where it's just, he's like, the way he texts back is like, oh, that was tight. But it's like the craziest shit I ever heard though. It was like, it's some shit, like, that was tight. You know what I'm saying?
You have a special connection with each song, like with each artist.
And I do, real shit, I do. I talked to Mindy the most probably this entire project experience. I shared a lot of great conversations but that's just like somebody I look up, period. And that might be the person I do the longest. She was like, from the day I met, she was always just somebody that was so kind, so informative, always talking to me, like, love being around her. That's really gang, man.
You always hold a space for like mental health. And then, you know, from your early work with your new project, JOINT4U, guys, listen to JOINT4U.
Please.
Please. Looking back from your first release, how has your awareness or relationship with mental health, how has that evolution shown in your music?
Oh, what comes out of it? For me personally, I think JOINT4U, I was trying to convey a feeling. These days, I'm like in a space of just only trying to make feel good music. Even if I don't feel good, I think I definitely just learned myself more these last couple years. Learn to be more patient, learn to have a lot of faith in this shit, and really just try my best. If music could show anything from that, it's like I did just put it on the line of faith, and I did just try my best. I never overthink this music shit. I'm just kind of just doing shit as far as just like I haven't made, to me, my greatest project ever, but JOINT4U is damn, I love that project.
Amazing.
Thank you.
I love it.
Whatever you're doing in this life shit, do your best and be easy on yourself, and it'll work out, bro, for real, for real.
In the last couple of years, what has been like just a couple of albums that has really helped you or like guided you into the right direction?
Live, Girl Now, Pearl.
Amazing.
Kia.
I love Live. Shout out Live. Oh my God, amazing. Okay, I feel like a lot of people, they say your name, Kaicrewsade, but in that it carries a lot of intent. And what does Crusade mean to you, and why did you want to carry that name?
I came up with Crusade when I was in middle school.
Okay.
Crusade was a band. I started a band when I was in middle school with some of my closest people to my heart still to this day.
Yeah.
Shout out David, shout out Asia. I started a band with them.
Okay.
We were Crusaders. That's what we was about. I was really big into misspelling shit.
Okay.
I hated spelling shit right.
Yeah.
Just to fuck with shit. And I just remember being in middle school, I would draw Crusade a lot, and it just stuck. And my nigga, my brother, my drummer, still to this day, he was like, hell yeah. And somewhere in high school, I had to make an Instagram. So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna put Kaicrewsade, because Crusade was the gang I was with. People stopped, like niggas was booking me as, my name was Kai, I was going by Kai, but niggas was booking me as Kaicrewsade, or they would say my name, that's Kaicrewsade. And after a while, I was fuck it, like it's stick. This was like 18, I'm like 18, yeah. I'm like it's stick. That's what Kaicrewsade came from, bro.
No, for me, I always thought the crusade comes from like the meaning where it's just like moving with a purpose. But hey, duality,
hey,
you know?
Hey, I go back over the last couple years, maybe I have grown into the, you know what I'm saying? I grew into the meaning. I'm taking on multiple mentors. I'm on a crusade to make great music.
Exactly.
Look at that, bro.
100%. I love that. I feel like what separates you from an artist, a lot of your music does come from like your heart. What just grounds you like as an artist, or what is the core of the music?
I feel like I kind of am in the space of making music that's of my everyday life. As far as making music of the times, I think when I was growing, I didn't know what I wanted to make music about. I knew that it had to be something that was very honest. I ain't want to fake the funk at all. I hate that shit. So I think even now, every project is like an experience that has been the last couple months of my life. The last year of my life, I traveled more than I ever in my whole life. JOINT4U was kind of like a thing of that, you know what I'm saying? For me, taking on words and making it whatever I want. JOINT4U was like so many meanings. When I turned 18, I saved up like a G, trying to go to LA, trying to travel for music, and I had to spend it on a whip. My shit got fucked up. The last year of my life, I was able to do a lot of these things just because of music. And I was writing from that perspective of this kid that just seen a lot of the world. I heard a lot of different sounds, and that's what came out of it.
Well, how would you explain the music? I know a lot of people, some people say jazz, some people say rap, some people say neo soul.
I'm a rapper, bro.
Amazing. Duality.
Buy tickets.
Yes, buy tickets. And thank you so much for this conversation.
Thank y'all, bro.
Kaicrewsade, JOINT4U. Go out and listen to it. It's an amazing project. Okay, thank you.